EI, uh-oh. Farmers in eastern Idaho could soon be out of water after the state issued a water curtailment order on about 500,000 acres of farmland in the state.
The move could devastate farms which have been in families for generations, with the economic impact potentially rippling out to the rest of the country. Join us now, one of those East Idaho farmers, Brian Murdock. Brian, thank you for being with us. We appreciate it. So talk to us, what is going on in Idaho where they're curtailing your water supply that you need for your farms?
Well, like as you said, the state of Idaho and the Idaho Department of Water Resources has issued this curtailment of 500,000 acres. And to help put that in perspective, that's basically 781 square miles of farm ground that is being taken out of production, this is the largest curtailment in the history of the United States as far as farm ground. And of course, the worst problem is this is happening during a very plentiful water year. We have the reservoirs are completely full, and when I mean full, they're dang near breaking. The rivers are running as high as they possibly can, just trying to keep those dams from breaking. And I am personally going to look at a $3 million loss if this curtailment continues. And this will end my 135-year family farm legacy of growing potatoes in Idaho. And I'm one of the smaller farms, but let me tell you the impact. As a potato grower, I grow 23 million large orders of McDonald's French fries. And of the grain side of my operation, I grow 16 million loaves of bread. And with today's issues of farm ground being taken over and farm security, that's a significant amount. And I amount to less than 1% of really what this curtailment is about.
Brian, can't the governor and the leadership in Idaho do something about it? This just seems like it's urgent and fix it. Isn't that their job?
Yes, that is their job. The governor has the ability in the Constitution to end this curtailment. That's part of his role and part of his job. And so, yes, if the governor wanted to, we could end this curtailment today.
And why isn't he?
Because he's choosing to try to make the two groups, us and this canal system, which is down in southern Idaho, try to fight it out in what we call mitigation and come up with a private agreement amongst ourselves rather than following the way the Idaho Constitution and the water law has kind of dictated that it should be. We are checkmated legally as far as these lawyers from this southern canal. They've definitely done a good job doing that, but we are not experiencing a full economic benefit of the resource.
So they're going to the leadership is just going to let the farmland dry up real quick, Brian.
Yes, that's exactly what they are intending to do.
You know what? These guys are attacking our food supply. Brian, we appreciate what you do, and I love the sign behind you, trust in the Lord. And Dagan and I, before you came on, commented, we love your John Deere hat as well. We appreciate you being with us on The Bottom Line. Good luck fighting this fight. You're not just doing it for yourself, your state, but for America.
Thank you, Brian.
Keep it up.